Hey Libras, thank you for joining me, Libra. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day thus far. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is your May 10th through the 17th reading for all Libras. Alright, so let's see what the messages are for you. This is something for you Libras to really consider. Something to think about, possibly to really meditate upon for this week. This could be something, again, this could be about somebody that's, that you already attached to or detached from or coming towards you. This is basically this is a message for, let's just say this is just what your guardian angels want you to know and reflect on for this week. All right, Libra. So this is from Libra masculines, Libra feminine energies, universal energies. What messages, what do you want the Libras to know at this time for this week, May 10th through the 17th? All those sending negative vibe, negative energy, evil eye, or spell work of some sort towards my way as the reader, I ask that it depart from me and return it back to sender. Darling, you send me. Do not send me no negative vibe, no negative energy or evil eye. Because all I'm going to do is send it back to your ass. I know how I do. So when I cut the deck, the bottom card on the bottom of this deck will be the overall energy, Libras. What you really need to consider, or just what's crowning this message, the goal, okay, or your new direction. So yeah, tap me in. So we have Guardian here, Libras. Right now you are being protected, or you yourself are protecting your heart. You protecting your energy. You're trying to protect yourself in some way. You could be looked at as someone's protector, or someone is in need of your guardianship or protection. Okay? That's what that is right there for you. Alright? So let's just get three. Let's get three more here for the Libras. Let's see further what it is that you need to take note of. All right. So we have learning. Okay, Libras. It's something that you could be learning. Maybe you're contemplating on taking up some type of school course, or it just could be just learning a certain lesson in life. Maybe you will be finding out some type of information this week that you have been wanting to know. Okay? And this one right here, progress. So yeah, you could be someone that's like in school, some type of course you're taking in order to progress better in life. You know what I'm saying? They're able to attain the jobs, or position that you're wanting. This week is all about finding ways to progress, whether it's in health, business, love. You're trying to progress in something this week. Okay? Alright, so let's just get one more card for the Libras. For May 10th through the May 17th, 2023. What is this message about for the Libra masculine, Libra feminine energies? We have received healing is in the reverse. So Libras, you're trying to move on, right? You're trying to progress. There's things that you may have found out with the learning here that may be presenting an issue when it comes to healing. whether it's a past situation, something you're dealing with now. You're having a hard time healing from something, maybe something that someone has done towards you, whether verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally, you know, whatever the case is. The receive healing is in the reverse, okay? We're going to clarify those in just a second. So now at the bottom of this deck now that I've got those three out, we're going to see what the conflicting issue is, the obstacle or the underlying issue, which is seek seclusion is in the reverse. So that's the underlying issue. You're having a hard time being alone. You're having a hard time being to yourself. Could that be the issue? That's the underlying issue, is seek seclusion in reverse. You see what I'm saying? I can't make this up. So for whoever this is for, Libras, that I'm reading for, they're very sensitive. Masculine or feminine issue. Masculine or feminine energies. You're someone, not saying that you just weak, like you know what I'm saying? You have a sensitive spirit, you know what I'm saying? That's possibly why it's a hard time for you to seek seclusion and really be to yourself. That's kind of hard for you. Maybe that's something that you're not used to doing. But with this acceptance behind it is something that you're needing to accept or trying to accept, okay? So now let's go ahead and clarify. I have these three decks here that's in one, and I'm gonna clarify the learning with the progress and the receive healing in the reverse. Someone needs to stand their ground, you know, stop feeling defeated in a certain situation, you know. If you know you have put in all the time, energy, and effort into something, don't just sit back and, you know, let it rock. You feel what I'm saying? Stand your ground, Libra. Someone is not standing their ground. And this week it's about really standing your ground. You're trying to progress into this, towards this new life, which is wonderful. Hold on. Damn. This is why I should have. Sorry about that. I don't know, but anyway, my battery is dying, but I'm almost done with this. Yeah, continue to stand for something. Use your, you know, pride can be used in a certain way. You just don't want to have too much pride. It says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Could be involved with a Leo. Don't have to be. That's just the Leo card in the zodiac. Right, you're fearless when it comes to a lot of things. You just need to continue to progress. But let's see why these other cards is here. This learning is here. Wherever you at, you do feel like you can be yourself. Maybe wherever you living at, you feel comfortable and safe, which is good, with the fear in reverse and the no place like home right next to each other. That's wonderful. You feeling this way this week and going forward in your life. So about to end this message here, no worries. Hope this video don't cut off, because so yeah, there you go. You're protecting yourself. Four of Pentacles, you got your guards up, right? All that glitters. Something that you thought was really something, and you really looked at it like, oh, you know, you cherished it, so to speak. You know, it kind of, whatever happens, it brought you some type of discontent, frustration. It bothered you in some way because you expected to receive some type of success. So it did bring you some type of heartache and loss. But just keep moving forward. Keep on doing what? Progressing, Libras. You got the information you need. What's learning? Clarify learning for the Libras. Why is learning here? Let's see what it is that you need to learn or already learned. Found out, or whatever the situation may be. What's learning? Shit. Yeah. Oh, God. Wait a minute. Yeah. You're learning to listen to your intuition, for one. It's the third eye chakra card. Excuse this card, it is torn. But you are learning to, there was another card. The card fell, man. I ain't crazy. I'll check that out in a minute. But yeah, you're learning to listen to your intuition, especially when it comes to partnerships, whether it's love or business. That's what you're learning and or possibly need to take note of this week. Okay? See? Co-create was right there with the harmony card right there. So now what's the progress? Y'all, my nerves is bad because I know this, I'm thinking that my battery about to run out. What's the progress for the Libras for May 10th? Shit. Y'all, sorry about that. Damn, yeah. It's going to take the higher power for you to progress. Real shit. This one comes. Oh, this card's falling like. Yeah, you trying to find all kind of ways to progress in whatever situation you're dealing with. Yeah, you trying to utilize your pride in a certain manner to progress. But with this flexible and reverse, in order for you to progress and really move forward, Libras, you have to be a little bit more flexible. If this has to do with your job this week, be a little bit more flexible, you know? Maybe when it comes to your hours that you work or whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Be a little bit more flexible. What is the receive healing in the reverse? Exchanging gifts in the reverse. So something was one-sided in a relationship. I'm picking up in a love relationship. You felt like something was one-sided, and that's what you're having a hard time healing from. This week it's all about trying to find that healing and that balance. Okay, don't continue to doubt yourself with the judgment in reverse. Don't have these self-doubts this week. Ground yourself. Be a little more patient with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Find the inner peace that you need to find. This is both Sagittarius energy. You could have a Sagittarius in your energy or in your chart somewhere. It don't have to be, that's just the energy, but that's just the zodiac signs for these major arcana cards. Now, with this perseverance here, you have to continue to persevere and really try to find that healing. Pray to the Most High. We saw the higher power card there. And be honest with yourself when you're doing that. Be honest with the Most High when you go in prayer. Continue to be honest in your dealings. You know what I'm saying? Now, the underlying issue is seek seclusion in reverse. Purify, seek seclusion in reverse. Again, for whoever this Libra is for, you don't like to be alone. Not that you can't be alone or afraid. It's just something you don't like to be alone. That's an issue. So that's possibly why you fell for certain connections that wasn't good for you. See? So now with the Four of Swords in reverse, it's like you trying to heal. You feel like the best way for you to heal is possibly for you to get out and mingle and, you know what I'm saying, be around other people. That's for somebody. Yeah, but low-key you are suffering in some way. Nine of Swords, something is really causing you some mental stress here. But you're trying to avoid a certain upheaval of some sort. You're trying to avoid sudden changes in your life. With this between worlds in the reverse, there's something that you are sure of. You know what I'm saying? You're sure that you don't feel guilty about something. I don't know. Pertaining to a union, you don't feel too guilty about things that have happened in your past. I guess, you know, you're moving on. So, yeah, that's that on that. So, as I end this message, what I normally pull, the last cards that I'm pulling is the Ask Angel cards deck. So just focus on this is the shit I'm talking about. Hold on a second. I might have to close this out right here. I'm not finding what I'm looking for, so guess what? I'm just going to use these here. Going forward, what's the advice and the suggestions for the Libras going forward this week? What's the advice and the suggestions for the Libras? There go the cards I was looking for. Damn. This one to stay out. So here, manifestation. What you seek is seeking you. Go after it, Libra. What's the advice? Give us one more for the Libras going forward this week. Listen and learn. We do have learning right here. This is the second time that you have learning here. Listen to the advice and suggestions and learn from it. Okay, and continue to move forward. Movement. Inspirations is drawn to motion. So whatever you're inspired to do, put it into action. That's the message. Thank you, Libras. You have a wonderful week. Bye-bye. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. My bad if you haven't already.